Hey everybody, welcome back to For Sake, and it is now time for the Mad Monster Party 2022 haul of a bunch of stuff I bought. I've got autographs, I've got action figures, I've got posters, Funkos. If you guys are ready to get started, let's do this. We will start with the photo op stuff. Now, some of the photo ops I get is because they do not allow photos at the table. Like they don't do any kind of photo at the table, like selfie or whatever. This person in particular did not even allow phones at the table to take a picture of them signing the piece. I did see that a girl gave him some chocolate because he was craving chocolate, and he took a picture with her at the table, and probably a few people he selected did the table, but he had no offer for it. So we had to get the photo op, and it was Corey Taylor from Slipknot. Very awesome. And then me and Big John went in on this one because I met her before. I got a selfie with her before, but I wanted more of a professional photo, so me and John went in on it. We got Nev Campbell this weekend. Chesley said she leaned awfully hard into Big John. I thought that was pretty funny. Because we met her earlier the day, and then we did a photo op when John walked in, because John is 6'6", 6'7" with work boots on. He's a big dude, so he's hard to forget. So she put her arm around him and pulled him in and said, "Ooh, it's Big John, isn't it?" And he was like, "Yeah," because she remembered him. So now we're going to jump to autographs. First up, we had Doug Tate here. He played Jason, and Jason versus Freddy. Now, he didn't play him through the bulk of the movie. He did play the pickup shots where he was Jason, going to the house with Freddy's head and stuff like that. And he played Michael in Halloween Kills, which was I believe it was the top of the car scene, where everything's going on and he's killing the people in the car. I do believe that happened. And on the back, I had this is the piece I was going to get signed by Robert Patrick, but he had to cancel last minute, which sucked. But I asked someone to get this for me, and I didn't want to be like, "Hey, he's not here, so I don't want to buy it." I went ahead and picked it up. And I think I'm going to use this piece right here to do I'm going to do a video of like how you can remove personalizations from autographs and stuff like that, and the process to go through, if you guys are interested. I got a piece right here from David Howard Thornton, who plays Art the Clown. It says "Kill him with a smile." Art the Clown. And this was my very first time meeting CJ Graham, so I actually did get a few pieces signed by CJ Graham because I was excited. But I decided to go with a Hellcat piece. And when you do the Mad Monster RIP, which I would suggest every time because you get front of the line access, you get preferred seating in the panels and stuff like that, so you're up close. You get a swag bag, a room where you can kind of chill out, and they have like water and snacks and stuff that you can kind of recharge on. They give you a t-shirt, which I'll show you later, but I have the print. They always do like a print for that year, and this is the print they did. I thought it was very awesome. We had two of the people from Nightmare on Elm Street 2 there. It was the two main guys, other than Robert Englund, of course. Now the first one up here it was Mark Patton, played Jesse. It says "He's Inside Me" right here. And Chuck's up here. I went to him first and picked this from his table. It had a protector in it, very nice. I was like, I'll get both of them to sign it. And he put Chuck way up here, and then his right here. And I was like, oh man, I'll go ahead and get a different one for the other guy. If I went to the other guy first and then went to him, we could have all made it fit. But still very awesome. Very nice guy. He talked about how people bring him a lot of stuff, and he can't take it all home because of just so many conventions he's done, and people bring him so much stuff. He said that he said before that he likes Skittles and Diet Coke, and he's had so many Skittles he can't eat Skittles anymore. And the second one was Robert Russler, right here. To Chuck. I went with the same print, and they did a really awesome Texas Chainsaw Massacre video game preview, and we talked to two of the game designers and Kane Hodder that did the motion capture. They all did like a big panel, and they gave us free posters. I know it's not an autograph, it was just sitting on top of the autograph, so I was like, hey. Alright, well, we're going to jump to Funko Pops. I know this might be a long video, it might be 12 minutes, I don't know, but I hope you stick around. I went Funko Pop for Corey Taylor, the two Chuck, Corey Taylor there. I already got him in nice hard cases. That's the smartest thing I can tell you. Come prepared for stuff. Like, bring your own hard cases, bring your own Funkos, because they will sell the stuff at the show, but you can usually find it cheaper if you go ahead and take it with you. Next up, last time I saw Nev, I got her to sign a Scream poster along with Matthew Lillard, Jamie Kennedy, and then last year I added Skeet to it, so this time I went with a Bonnie Pop. It says Chuck, don't be shy, Nev Campbell, and then Bonnie right there. And I've been putting a lot of people on Funko, so I thought I would put the 2 Jasons on Funko because Kane Hodder was there along with CJ Graham. So I got 2 Chuck, Kane Hodder, Jason. And then also I got CJ Graham. He forgot to personalize it, which is not a big deal. He will personalize. Now, every once in a while you'll meet a celebrity that doesn't personalize. They just do their signature, maybe a little and then that's it. But he just forgot to because we were talking about a lot of stuff, so he was just signing because I had him sign 3 things. No one else was at his table, so I wasn't like stopping up the line or nothing. And we talked for a little bit. Very awesome guy. Very big, muscular guy for 65. Like he could squish my head like it was nothing. But here we got CJ Graham, Jason Part 6. Then he's got his kill count on there at the bottom. Now, it was a little strange because these guys, what they're known for really isn't horror, but we had a 4-person group from Revenge of the Nerds, which I thought was kind of neat. So I was like, hey, I'll get a little 11 by 17 or 11 by 14, I can't remember which it is, poster, and get them all to sign it. But here we go. Right up top here, we got Robert Carradine, who played Lewis, by his character. Next up, we have 2 Chuck. Now, this one is from Brian Tucci, and he was such a nice, charismatic guy. He also did, Leo for 1, 2, and 3 of the Ninja Turtles and stuff movie. He said, "What do you want me to write?" And I said, just whatever you want to write, like whatever you feel comfortable. I'm not like pressuring you to write anything. If you want to do your name or whatever. He leaned in kind of close. He's like, "You want fur pie?" I was like, "What?" Because it's loud in a convention, so it's hard to hear sometimes. So I leaned a little closer. He's like, "You want fur pie?" I was like, "Yeah, man." So it says 2 Chuck, fur pie, and he even drew an arrow pointing up the girl's skirt. Brian Tucci. And then I got Don Gibbs down here, who played Ogre. And then right down here is Curtis Armstrong, who played Booger. Now I got a picture with the 3. Curtis was only doing the photo op. He was not doing tableside photos, and he was just doing autographs, which is fine. I saw him a few times at breakfast early morning when I came down. Don and Robert actually joined him at breakfast table a few times. Like, we all sat down. I didn't sit with him. I was near him, and I rode the elevator down with Robert Carradine, so it was very cool. Very nice guys, just happy to be there. And this right here is the last autograph piece that I have, and it's to go on the wall along with my Part 7 and Part 8 posters that I have signed. And I think that's going to be a theme for me, is that I want to try to get a poster from each one and get them signed by, people from them, which would be very cool. After I got the idea, and I was like, yeah, I had already, bought this one, and it was too close to leaving to get a Part 9 and 10 to get Kane to sign, but I hope, and I'm sure he'll be back, so I'll definitely get him from here. But this one is from CJ Graham. It is the Part 6. We got 2 Chuck, Jason Lives, CJ Graham, Jason, Part 6. And now I've got plenty of space for the other ones that are in 6. Like, I have just Kane on Part 8, and I have Kane and Terry Kaiser on a Part 7. Laura Park Lincoln was supposed to be there the year they came, but she had to cancel for something. But still looking out for her. And like I said before, if you did the RIP, you got a special shirt that I think maybe they'll sell next year or something like that. But it has the RIP on the back, and this is the front, which I thought this was actually a very awesome one. And I saw Vinegar Syndrome was going to be there, so I kind of looked through their library of what they were going to bring, and they had brought this out, and I was like, I need to add it to the collection no matter what, because it's a fun movie, and you've only seen it on like maybe VHS and DVD and stuff. And so they did a 4K print of Ticks in this very nice sleeve here. That comes with Blu-ray and 4K Blu-ray. Oh, also, Mark Patton gave me that. He had a Saturday's table. He was like, hey, you want this pen? I don't have backs to it, but you want it? I was like, sure. So, I have a pen from Mark Patton. Now, most of you know how I feel about certain art pieces and prints and stuff like that. I just don't have room to hang them because I have so many figures and other autographs. I'd like to get those up to be seen other than art most of the time. But I saw this, fell in love with it. It's art, but not technically paper art. It's done by Metal Devil Art. I have it in my tour video. If you haven't watched that, go watch that because it's in there. But this piece isn't because I bought it. He sold out like first day, and I didn't get a film until Sunday. It's got 3 of the Evil Dead catchphrases on it. We got "This is my boomstick." We got "Hell to the King." We got "Groovy" on here. I don't know where I'm hanging it, but I'm going to hang it like as soon as I'm done here. And his pieces, I mean, this was a great price. This right here, $45. Like a lot of his stuff was $45 and cheaper. He did light switches, like light coverings, jaws, stuff like that. Like I said, go check him out at Metal Devil Art right here. And some of the light switches had like a red to them, like the Jaws one, so you could see it in the dark. But the other ones that you couldn't see in the dark, he painted with this glow-in-the-dark stuff so it would stick out. I had been looking to get one of these right here for a while, like as soon as I saw it announced. And they sold out of these things very quickly. Like I bought this first day. I got it for $45 from a booth. And the bad thing is, the best thing I can tell you is, yes, you don't want to miss out on something like this, but do shop around as early as you can. You know, if you're looking for this, you go to each booth that are selling figures and you look for this, because they do have different prices. One I got this for $45. That's an amazing price to me because online it's a lot more, and I think this is actually what this piece is going for, is about $45. One booth had it for $50. One booth had it for $60. The booth that had it for $60 had their prices up there anyways for everything, so. But that's what you do, kind of shop around, see what you can find. The same booth I got this from, I also got me a little Lego Sam. Now I do like the little horror Lego figures. I have a Freddy, a Jason, a Pinhead, a Leatherface, and now we got a Sam. And I bought 3 things from that booth. I got me a Crip Show the Crate from Monstar. They actually had the other pieces there. It had the Creep, the Drowned Couple, and I do believe Birthday Cake. And then, since it was my birthday weekend, Big John picked me up to finish the collection of the They Live box pieces like this. John Nada, I needed him to go with Frank and then the They Live aliens. And the last big thing I got, I saw it, I knew it was from Trick or Treat Studios, and it is, I think, on back order or something like that. But you can go ahead and still buy it, but it's just on back order. It was for the same price that you can get it on Trick or Treat Studios. It was the Evil Dead 2 Necronomicon. They did not have the knife. I may have bought it if it was there, but I just got the book. And I will be doing a unboxing of the book if you guys want, because I'd love to show this guys off to you. But I do believe that is absolutely everything that I pulled in from Mad Monster. I spent way too much money, but had a great time. And we'll be going to do it again. And sorry for the length of the video. There was just a lot of stuff here, a lot more than I thought. I thought it would be a little bit shorter. But if you've lasted this long, I deeply appreciate it, and hope you come back for more. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I really appreciate you guys, and I hope to see you next time.